Good evening everyone, it's Sarah here and welcome to my channel. I have a baby girl card to share with you, as promised. I'm going to make it from scratch with you. So all I need to do is assemble it because I've prepped everything and I've planned the card. But I thought that I would share my first attempt and let you see what I made on Friday, I think it was. I made this one and I just didn't like it. So this was the card I made initially, and I'm like, oh, well, you know yourself, it's okay, but it's just, it just doesn't do it for me. I just didn't like it, so I scrapped that and I made another one. So if you follow me on my channel, you'll know I've been making little bows, and then I was making little bunnies, and then I made bunny bows, and I just got carried away. And I've made quite a few, so I'm using one of the bunny bows that I made to put onto this card. Oh, I see a wee tail there, a little glue tail. So yeah, and this has kind of got rose gold in it. I quite like this. And then I put a little puffy heart on there, and it's got a little pom-pom tail. Let's see how I get on making this, because my camera is really quite close to my mat, and you'll see how many bows I've been making. I've been making a ton of them. And if I could show you the state my desk is in, my craft desk, just with trying to make one card, it's been horrendous. However, I got there in the end, and I actually quite like how this is going to turn out. So let's just assemble it. Grab yourself a wee cup of tea. I'm hoping it won't take too long, but I've got everything prepared and prepped. So let's pop that to the side. So for, you see my ring light. So for the card base, I have got this glossy white cardstock, and it's really pretty. It's just got a nice feel to it, and it's got a nice weight to the paper. And then I've got some patterned paper. Now, I'm hoping I can find, oh, sorry, nudged that. I'm hoping I can find, it's a Maja Designs. Found it, patterned paper. And it's Denim and Girls is the one that I've used. And I really like that. So what I've done is, I've already put score tape on the back. So let me just go ahead and take all this score tape off. And it'll give me a chance to not talk for a second, and I can catch my breath back. So that I can chat more. There we go. So I think I'm going to put that bit at the bottom. It's got a bit of writing down here. Okay, let me just move this to the side a wee bit so that I can pop that on. There we go. I'm happy with that. So that's that bit done. This is the inside. I've got a bit for the inside as well. So let's just go ahead and get the big pieces put down first. I like a card to be finished nice. Right. Okay. And again, let's just pop that down. Sorry if I'm slightly out the frame. I just want to, I don't want to have to make this card again. There we go. And then, I suppose while I'm here, I've already gone and stamped Hello Beautiful Girl. That's from a Mama Elephant stamp. Ah, I never put any stuff on it. initially put that on the front of my first attempt at making a baby girl card. And I thought I'll just use it on the inside. I'm not putting any baby girl or anything like that on the front of the card because I think it just looks nice the way it is without plastering it with stamping or die cut lettering or anything like that. Here's me thinking I was going to be prepared, and I'm not. Okay. I don't know if you've seen my video from earlier today, but I went to an antique vintage kind of fair thing today, and it was beautiful. It was really, really nice. Right, I just need to move this down here so that I get it in the centre. There we go. So that's that there. The last thing I'm going to do on the back is I had a scrap of paper left over because I had to cut the paper down. And I thought I'm going to put a wee bit along the back. There we go. Just hang on a wee minute. I want it to go just along here. And that is just overlapping a tiny, tiny wee bit there. And I'm just going to trim that off. There we go. So that's the inside done. A little strip along the back. Now let's get the front done. Okay, I'll get rid of all these papers, release papers, so that we don't have stuff floating around. Okay, let me just move that out a wee bit. There we are. So I tried various different colours of backing papers. This paper here is the same as the card base, this one here. And I had silver, and I had gold, and I had matte silver, and I had pink, and then I tried some rose gold, and everybody, well, I got my daughter up and my husband, because it's for someone at my husband's work, and they all agreed that the rose gold looked nice. So let me just layer this bit on here, and we'll see how this goes. I actually like how the card turned out. And you know what it's like when you're making cards. You don't want to share something that you're not happy with yourself. I just don't want to share a rubbishy looking card, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me just move this down here a wee bit. Okay, so that's layered onto there. The next thing I want to do is put this onto the card front. And the good thing about using score tape is it's not going to go anywhere. It's really good adhesive tape. There we go. Right, I need to just centre this up, so I'm going to do it just off to the side so that okay. And then I know it doesn't look very much, but wait till the wee bunny goes on it. It just looks nice. So what I'm going to do is I put a little bit on. It's one of these fabric glitter bows that I made. I'm going to just grab a little bit of glue and put a bit up the middle. There we are. And a little bit on there and a little bit on there. and just turn that round. And I'm just going to pop this off to the side a second to get the placement right for this. There we go. And then just pop that on. Put my needle back on my glue. And that's my little card. I think that's pretty. What do you think, ladies and gents? And then the inside, I should have put a layer of rose gold around that as well, but hey ho. And then the back, where it's just got a little bit of the patterned paper. You see that's textured Hello Beautiful Girl. And then a close-up of my wee chunky glitter dimensional card. And there we have it. I'll take a still of the card and have that as a thumbnail. But there we go. That's my baby girl card that I promised I would make. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And hopefully I'll be back soon with more crafty stuff. I've kind of been off it for the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks because I've been ill again. But I'm starting to feel a bit better again. And hopefully put out more crafty videos rather than my usual stuff with the horse and what have you. So have a great weekend, enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.